Howdy, everybody. I'm John Flynn. Welcome to my Busk After Dusk. My bad. Thought I'd open with a Tom Paxton song tonight, and I don't think I've ever done a Tom Paxton song, at least not in a long, long time. Great songwriter. I got to host the Gene Shea Awards at the Colonial Theater in Phoenixville. This is the third annual Gene Shea Awards, just a couple weeks ago, benefiting the Philadelphia Folk Song Society. Anyway, Tom received the prestigious Founders Award from the Folk Song Society, and I was there to watch him and hear him sing. And they don't make them like that anymore. They don't make them like this one either. It's a long, dusty road, and a hot and a heavy load. The folks I meet ain't always kind. Some are bad, some are good. Some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my trouble in mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I've been wandering through this land, just doing the best I can, trying to find what I was meant to do. And the people that I see look as worried as can be. It looks like they are wondering too. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I had a little girl one time, she had lips like sherry wine, and she loved me till my head went insane. But I was too blind to see she was drifting away from me. My good gal went off on a morning train. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. It's a long, dusty road, and a hot and a heavy load. And the folks I meet ain't always kind. Some are bad, some are good. Some have done the best they could. And some have tried to ease my trouble in mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. No, I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Tom Paxton, who's all showing up here. Danny's here, and Joy's here. Good morning, John. Good morning, John, says Joy. Looking forward to this one. So I'm guessing you're not from around these parts, Joy. Donna's here. Donna reminds me that if it wasn't for Tom Paxton, we wouldn't have met, and that I guess that's kind of true. I guess you guys saw me open for Tom. You were hanging out with him. I guess you you and Danny knew him through Arlo, and we all became friends. About 1,000,000 years ago, it seems like. Donna was just a child, but Dan and I were full grown. Davo's here. Heidi. Heidi says, hope you had a good week and enjoyed the nice weather. I did, thank you. Philip is here. Good morning on a beautiful autumn fall morning in the Northern Rivers on the east coast of Australia. I hope I get to visit there someday. Philippa, you know any good gigs I can write off the trip? And Joanne's here. Good to see you guys. Gonna do another cover by my old buddy Chris. I found myself humming this song as I read the morning paper this week, thinking about our beloved country. If you're looking for a fighter who'll defend you and love you for your freedom, I'm your man. I ain't gonna leave you for the crazy things you're doing, but don't ask me to lend a helping hand. You were such a pretty dream as I remember. You were young and strong and God was on your side. But the vision slowly faded like the wonder from your eyes, and you traded your compassion for your pride. But I still believe in all that we believed in, and I pray to God that you will in the end. And you'll see the golden chances that you're wasting. Be the loving beauty that you can. I still believe in all that we believed in, and I pray to God that you will in the end. You'll see the golden chances that you're wasting. Be the loving beauty that you can. You'll see the golden chances that you're wasting, and be the loving beauty that you can. Thanks for listening. Susan Moon's here. Hello, Susan. And Shirley's here. One of the original, was it Flinettes? Flinnuritas? I can't remember. In different parts of the country, I've had backup singers that voluntarily formed a little vocal group and would come and help me out at shows. And I think Shirley was one of the Flinettes. I may be misremembering, and if I am, I'm sorry, Shirley. You may have had too much dignity to ever do what it is I'm suggesting you may have been involved in here. These were not groupies. These were musicians and enthusiasts. Flinettes is right. Okay, we did have Flinnuritas somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, and perhaps it's better that way. So. This is a tasty Heineken NA 00, and one of the few bad habits that Chris Christopherson introduced me to on his bus. So. All right, I got a new song I thought I'd try out on you. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to it because I'm gonna mess it up if I do it right now. Let's see. This is a recently written one. Closer to the end than the beginning. The stub of some old candle boldly claims to be more than the melting wax within him, and offer to the gathering dark a flame. I'll be like the sun descended to the sea, though a far horizon may hide me. I'll be this crumbling fortress now is less unnerving than seeing my reflection in the eyes of boundless mercy as my undeserving heart upon these battlements now cries. I'll be shining on within the mystery, in love and every song I wrote for free. I'll be astonished and unmeriting. We enter time and space for brief passage, inheriting imperishable grace. Since called into existence from the darkness of the void, not one quantum particle or wave of light has been destroyed. Closer to the end than the beginning. The stub of some old candle boldly claims to transcend the melting wax within him, and offer to the dark a gathering flame. I'll be shining on within the mystery, in love and every song I wrote for thee. I'll be out there on the wind, alive and free, and in the hearts of those who still love me, I'll be. Only one clinker chord there, and that's just because I spent the day writing something else. I have kind of been trying to write a new song each week for these little get-togethers, because I realize there's an element of sameness. You know, I've gone through my catalog, or probably most of my catalog, 100 times since we started this. So I finished a song this morning that I posted online today. Let's see here. I posted the lyrics online, and I wanted to try it for you. But I thought I might remind myself what it sounded like first, because I don't read music. Let's see here. I don't know if you can hear it. All right. I got it now. Let's try it in the key of D. This is a song I wrote for my pop. I have a pillow in my den that has the words that became the chorus of this song stitched on them, and it belonged to my dad. And I think of him every time I see it. And anyway, I'll try it out for you. This world had me feeling low, he'd offer his advice in language some old altar boy like me might recognize. Illegitimate non-carborundum, some words in ancient Latin he had found. Illegitimate non-carborundum, it means don't let the bastards grind you down. Your scars are just participation trophies, he would say. Don't let them make you quit or take what makes you away. Illegitimate non-carborundum, hold your head up high and stand your ground. Illegitimate non-carborundum means don't let the bastards grind you down. Standing like an oak tree in high winds, he'd barely sway. He'd fill his glass with scotch and light his old cigar and say, illegitimate non-carborundum. Even in old age, his fire and spirit still endured. A fighter to the end, he went down swinging from the floor. Illegitimate non-carborundum, he answered each bell in the final rounds. illegitimate non-carborundum. He never let the bastards grind him down. When this world has me feeling low, I think on his advice. When I want to throw in the towel, these words make me think twice. Illegitimate non-carborundum. His dusty incantation still resounds. Illegitimate non-carborundum. And I don't let the bastards grind me down. Illegitimate non-carborundum. Hold your head up high and stand your ground. Illegitimate non-carborundum. Don't let the bastards grind you down. Don't you let the bastards grind you down. So I hope you like that one. And of course, there's a, it brings to mind Chris's classic, Don't Let the Bastards Get You Down. My only regret with Chris's song was it was tied so specifically to a particular series of events that it made it difficult to take the to use the song in a more in a wider sense sometimes, but it's still one of my favorites. So I don't want to be caught criticizing a master, man, because they don't get no better than Chris Christopherson. But I think he'd be okay with this one, and that really was that's true. My dad used to quote those lines, so I hope you liked it. So Donna, you asked for this song last week. I'm not saying I know it, because like I said, I was writing today, so I did no rehearsal. Which I shouldn't make this disclaimer each week, because by now you're not expecting that I know any of these songs. So anyway, by the way, I see that Heidi mentioned Jack's song is a worthy tribute to Pop. Thank you. And Philip says, Chris and you are brothers. Yeah, I guess our dads both gave us similar advice. But that's called Jack's song. Anyway, last week, Jerry Metcalf is here. Hey, brother. Hope you're doing all right. Jerry's one of our newest volunteers in New Beginnings, and he has recently gone in with Dan and Dave and me and worked with some of the guys in Gander Hill Prison. We're really excited to have him on our team. Donna had asked me to do this song. I was saying last week I was pretty stoked up, and I don't want to imply that I'm not agitated by what's been going on this week. But I decided not to use my short time with you tonight to just spew and rage into the void or into the internet like I did last week. So I'm trying to stay more on a positive, hopefully slightly more uplifting path this evening. And I think this song would qualify. This is a song about one of my heroes. But first, a sip from not our sponsor, Heineken NA. Not bad. This is called For the Birds. And it's a legend that Francis of Assisi saw God in all living creatures and was overcome with tenderness and captivated by the beauty of all nature, because it reflected, the divine presence. So anyway, one day Francis is going down the road in his wagon, and he sees a flock of birds in the field, and he leaps from the wagon and proclaims the gospel to the birds. And I was so affected when I first heard that story that I wrote this song. My brother birds, you should always praise your God and love him. No human words touch the angels like your sweet songs do. A nightingale's song, the canticle of eagles, or a dove's hymn. Please well the ear of the love whose love created you. He covered you with feathers and he gave you wings to fly. He carved for you a kingdom of pure air. Even born on brother wind, you never reach as high as the heart may soar in humble prayer. Creatures like us can never repay our God with thanks yet. It's only just that we search our lives to find a way. You do not sow, neither do you reap, and yet a banquet is spread below on the green and golden fields each day. He covered you with feathers and he gave you wings to fly. He carved for you a kingdom of pure air. And even born on brother wind, you never reach as high as a heart may soar in humble prayer. So be kind, and I beg you grant me your forgiveness. For I was blind and did not see the truth before. You are my flock, and to you God asks that I should give this. Sermon of love, may you praise his name forevermore. May you praise her name forevermore. May you praise God's name forevermore. Well, I can't stay completely out of current events tonight. This is one of the latest ones. If you're someone who don't much like seeing folks get pushed around, you might be an American dissident. And if you just can't stomach seeing gun thugs in your town, you might be an American dissident. And if you've long grown weary of the unrelenting lies, claiming you're unpatriotic for believing your own eyes, if you're not sure how to change things but you know you have to try, you might be an American dissident. If it pisses you off seeing kids kidnapped by men in masks, you might be an American dissident. You really don't like bullies in case anybody asks, you might be an American dissident. If you're all for law and order but believe no one should die, 'cause some fat man dressed in camo claims that they did not comply, and the tears of rage or sorrow burn like tear gas in your eyes, you might be an American dissident. Welcome to the resistance. There won't be no land of the free without a little assistance from you and me. You're against arresting folks just 'cause their skin's not white, you might be an American dissident and have more than just a little fondness for the Bill of Rights. You might be an American dissident, though you never really wore patriotism on your sleeve. You damn well know right from wrong, and you would rather fight than leave, 'cause you draw a line when jackboots tread on human dignity. You might be an American dissident. Welcome to the resistance. There won't be no home of the brave. Tyranny trembles when citizens stand up. Tyranny trembles when citizens stand up and say, we will not obey. We will not obey. Tyranny trembles when citizens say, we will not obey. We will not obey. We will not obey. Tyranny trembles when citizens say, we will not obey. We will not obey. Can you hear me sing? We will not obey. Can you hear me sing? Tyranny trembles when citizens say, we will not obey. Thank you. Hey, Ken Kissinger, how you doing, brother? It was good seeing you at the Gene Shea Awards. Let's see, I had a plan for this next song, and it flew out of my mind. think I remember it. This is another new one. It's called Lepers. A man died and he found himself, refused it. That's the wrong key. There you go. Wrong chord. A man died and he found himself refused at heaven's gate by an angel with a mirror who said he would have to wait till he saw in his reflection what he would have called his flaws. If in life he'd had the courage to acknowledge them at all. For like most of us, he'd hidden things that he was not proud of, from himself if not from others, fearing no one else could love someone who had been so wounded in becoming and become a stranger to the truth that he denied a kingdom come. It's not about atonement or some come to Jesus moment, but the chain of pride that binds you never slips till you kissed your lepers on the lips. For what we banish from the light will in the shadows start to cloud our way of seeing into other human hearts, till we self-righteously condemn in those we've never known all that we despise about ourselves but cannot bear to own. It's not about atonement or some come to Jesus moment, but the chain of pride that binds you never slips till you kiss your lepers on the lips. The angels request the man grew angry and so leery. Till a voice filled with love asked, brother, are you growing weary? Looked in the mirror then and saw the good inside, woven throughout each wound he'd so desperately denied, forging within him the vessel of a humbling grace and the perfect freedom he would need to finally see God's face. It's not about atonement or some come to Jesus moment, but the chain of pride that binds you never slips till you kissed your lepers on the lips. Lowering the looking glass, the angel welcomed home the cheerful man who moments later heard this from the throne. Beloved, you are saved now by the wounds that you confess. All you ever had to bring us was your brokenness. So I've done that probably the last 3 weeks in a row, and not one of those versions has resembled the other, but that's pretty close to the final version, I believe. And thanks for helping me kind of pound that one into shape. Of course, that's kind of a continuation on a theme of mine, I guess. This one goes along with it. Once upon, not so long ago, there was a time I could not gaze on yours or show you mine. But you learned to bear the truth of things when you let your wounds become your wings. The blood upon your feathers starts to shine with the dawn as silently you climb. Above the arrows earthbound archers sling when you let your wounds become your wings. And what the world below would call your scars now lift you closer to the morning stars. When a heart so broken by the past stays open to tenderness at last, stronger for the frailties that you've known, shaped like clay, not broken like a stone. Your unclenched throat begins to laugh and sing when you let your wounds become your wings. Not turning from or tempted to disdain others who would shelter from their pain. In the prisons of their suffering, when you let your wounds become your wings. What the world below would call your scars now lift you closer to the morning stars. When a heart so broken by the past stays open to tenderness at last, shame falls like your shadow far below. Joy is just a quiet thing you know, coming into kinship with all things when you let your wounds become your wings. Unhealed and yet no longer afraid, somehow resurrected and remade. The spacious sky is wild and welcoming when you let your wounds become your wings. The spacious sky is wild and welcoming when you let your wounds become your wings. Get my 12-string out here. Come on out, 12-string. Ooh. This may take a tuning moment. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to stick up my little QR code. That will take you to the PayPal page if you are signed up to use PayPal. You can easily make a donation to one of your favorite lesser-known singer-songwriters. That will help subsidize. And believe it or not, this does cost money. I'm not sure the streaming platform that I pay to use generates a break-even amount of revenue. Clearly, this is not about the money, folks. But we don't have to forget it entirely either. So, thank you for those of you that can kick in occasionally. I do appreciate it. Here's an old song of mine. I want to go where there's no them there, there's no us there, somewhere we share what we're given, this ain't living, and I'm dying to go. It's more than intuition or a strong suspicion. A whole lot more than wishing. I know it in my heart that races, creeds, and nations are false separations, and we can replace them. Love, it's time to start. I want to go where there's no them there, there's no us there, somewhere we share what we're given, this ain't living, and I'm dying to go. Colors of the rainbow blend together and show how we can bend also if we just look beyond the things that divide us to what is inside us. May that beauty guide us from this dark road we're on. I want to go where there's no them there, there's no us there, somewhere we share what we're given. This ain't living, and I'm dying to go. From fear we've learned to cherish, and hate we're taught to nourish. A world of hope may perish if soon we do not find brand new way of seeing, brand new way of freeing our fellow human beings by simply being kind. I want to go where there's no them there, there's no us there, somewhere we share what we're given. This ain't living, and I'm dying to go. I want to go where there's no them there, there's no us there, somewhere we share what we're given. This ain't living, and I'm dying to go, dying to go. Take that thing down now. Did I lose you for a second? Anyway, if I did lose you, thanks for being with me. If I didn't lose you, thanks for being with me. Help me sing my way out of here tonight. Say your whole life flashes by you, your time on earth is all gone. Figure since my life's been music, I hear those last moments in the song. Every song I ever heard will play inside my heart. It will be a symphony. Voice I ever loved will sing inside my soul. Friends will come to sing me on my way. Now some folks remember in pictures, and though these blue eyes have been blessed, some folks remember in pictures, though these blue eyes have been blessed to see their share of this world's beauty. One day when I go to my rest, every song I ever heard play inside my heart. It will be a symphony. Every voice I ever loved gonna sing inside my soul. Friends will come to sing me on my way. For the love, for the laughter, your sweet kindnesses fill me with hope. Our roads may one day lead us back together. Until they do, and even if they don't, every song I ever heard will play inside my heart. It will be a symphony. Every voice I ever loved will sing inside my soul. You'll be there to sing me on my way. Friends will come to sing me on my way. Come on, my friends, sing me on my way. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you soon. God willing, take care of yourselves. Peace and good on you.